Whatever, honestly. Let's just get this mess started.
Let's go. Maybe start the timer.
No, please start it. RTA.
No.
No.
Mr. Autosplitter guy.
Toka, what is
Sounds
this?
like now or so. Cool.
So,
I'm so
what
hyped.
game is this again?
This is Deponia 3 now.
Didn't know you could play point-and-click games with controller.
Oh yeah. Guess I didn't configure my controller, but it's whatever. It's not even my controller. It's also not my keyboard. I just stole it from back there. Yeah, some of the glitches we encounter later, not glitches, sorry, tricks. This is NMG, trust me.
What? Oh, yeah.
Will be easier with Mac keyboard there. Hello, would you clear? We don't want to climb up. It's fine. I also don't.
What?
I also don't want to be here.
What is this camera?
This is more of a mess than my life. Yeah, this is the board. Blah blah blah. You all know the deal.
Thank you, that was very helpful.
Where was the cinematic at the start?
We already covered this.
Who's that?
Too many questions at once.
The absolute move.
Oh, I got the side rolling. Let's go.
World record.
Is it even sub 2 boat? Probably not. Yeah, so for the video, we delete the video folder because it's faster. Like, the official explanation is that it's more fair because different languages have different game over cutscenes, which have different length. So the Germans would be at a disadvantage. I have to mash here. I kind of forgot that. Oh, sub 2 boat.
And that was the first boss.
Yes.
Easy.
Yeah, so that's the official explanation. The unofficial is that we don't really want a 3-minute unskippable cutscene at the start of every run. And we want to go fast, so deal with it. We don't care if you're triggered. Please leave.
Also for the first boss, like he got a secondary, that was really powerful to counter our attack, and that's why it was so
secondaries, which was found by I think Veneve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Which is in chat right now.
Ah, cool.
Oh, yes, I mean, my English is bad. Yeah, it's 3 AM and you have to suffer with my accent. Good luck. Oh, by the way, I'm 7 out of 7.
Oh yeah, can the
I'm
couch
drunken
introduce
too, I
themselves?
guess.
I'm tired.
Hi, tired. I am Sam Abam.
Yeah,
That's Tyler.
I'm Sphere.
Anyone else?
Pretty sure that was everyone.
And Xonerist, right there.
It's a kind of fun fact that, oh my god, the last time I ran this game was I think a week ago. So it's fine, like, what could possibly happen?
Yeah, Toka was too busy, like, grinding Spiral Fusion. Like, I think we spent like...
It was legitimately a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Unless practicing this game.
But we spent at least 2 hours on it. Maybe more.
Probably more, yeah.
I mean, why would you need to practice this? Just do it.
Yeah. Yes, I see side rolling is fast in this game, and we like to go fast for some reason. I don't really understand why. But so that's why you'll see me most of the run side rolling everywhere.
Because it's a glitch.
What? Side rolling in no way is a glitch. Even through traps, not a glitch. It's legit.
So can someone explain the story, please? Like, I want to know the lore and everything. It's really important in this game.
This woman thinks she can walk stealthily at night.
No, please don't.
Woman bad, prince good.
Actual sexism. What?
I didn't make the game.
At J Magner. He did. In my mind, he did. Yeah. Maybe a word about auto-targeting in this game. It's bad. So Prince good, auto-targeting bad. I think that's the story of the game, actually.
Insane wall run.
Thank you. It's my proudest strat. Yeah, so the auto-targeting can be really annoying unless in Sands of Time, the game which came out before this, where you can press a button to put away your weapon. They felt like it's not necessary in this game, so kind of can't do that. So when enemies are around, things might get a bit difficult. I'll die.
I mean, I honestly think they just ran out of buttons. Like,
I mean, yeah, it's kind of likely, really.
hello.
So yeah, this run is all about movement pretty much because as you can see there is no major glitches in the title of the category. And also trending well means that you will see the trending. Like there is a bad ending and a real ending, I guess. Like that will be the one used in the next episode called The Two Thrones. Please don't play this game.
Won't we see the game like tomorrow or so on the marathon?
No.
Or on Sunday? I don't remember.
It can still be cancelled, I believe.
If you donate enough, TTT will be cancelled.
Okay, how much?
Like $50.
Okay, no problem. It's on. Wait.
Ouch.
Okay, so now we actually traveled through time, because that's a very common concept in this game. And we also get the ability to rewind,
Oh, nice. Fun.
which we will not need because we do everything first try.
Here's an example of the auto aim. Like, you gotta wait until the enemy is sufficiently far enough away. My English broke. It's fine. Far enough away, and only then you can set up the side rolls. So if you're side rolling and you're side rolling past an enemy, then the auto target does not kick in. It's only if you're standing. You want to start something like if you would start a side roll with an enemy around, you would side roll around the enemy, because yeah, for combat I think something. No, please don't.
As you said earlier, like the auto target in this game is just awful, honestly.
That worked.
Yeah, like
game
that
is
doesn't
wrong.
make sense. But okay, just take it. Don't question it.
It would be another example of auto targeting. So what you want to do there is you want to go as far into the corner as possible and hope the enemies don't follow you. And sometimes things work then.
You will pay for this transgression.
Sorry.
Do you know that you can go left and finish the game in 20 minutes there?
Oh, can I?
Yes.
Didn't know that. Oh, wait. I actually did know that. That's the punchline here.
What a twist.
As with these enemies down there, if you side roll into them, you can either auto-target them or you can die. It's
up to you.
Of options. Hope I pronounced that word correctly.
Wow, that was some really advanced technique there.
Thanks.
We will see a lot of this little optimization that save like 1 second. But
Yeah.
right
We'll-
now there is
we'll also
a
see
huge
a-
one going on.
Yeah, we'll also see a bunch of tricks that save more time, like this one.
Yeah, nice. So there is a cutscene there, but he was able to get just on top of the cutscene trigger, and it's really precise. Like he has to get a
Nice.
Yes.
yeah, he has to get a really good angle on his wall run, like not 45 degree, but the angle he got, like I don't really know. Yeah, 60 degrees or so, like I can't really know. And yeah, he got it like first try. That was really good. For once.
What? Bullying me with the
Philippe
truth.
asks, is Samabam okay? I think he's doing pretty okay.
So what we do here is called a safety fall, which you also see in T2T, I think, occasionally. In Zipless, not sure, I probably should see that.
Yeah, we saw it a lot in Zipless actually.
No, please don't. Oh, come on. Safety fall, yeah, right. Guess that's the thing. So what you can do is you can, during a warning, if your weapon is out, you can press secondary attack, and then you'll do this weird, like, secondary attack fall animation, which lets you fall a bit higher. And there it suffices to grab the ledge and go through the traps without getting hit. Like, you get hit, you take the damage, but
You don't
you
get
fall through.
staggered.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really an awesome technique because it's kind of important in NMG, like in both Warrior Women and T2T. It just opens a lot of doors like, for little optimization. And speaking of auto-targeting earlier, you can see it like right there. It's just awful. Like, I don't think there is a game where auto-targeting is worse. Even Wings Club PC has a better auto-targeting. Just saying.
What a splendid comparison. It's the first thing that came to mind. Yes, I think upcoming is a really hard trick, which I may, like, either get it first try or the run gets mercy killed here. So let's hope for
What
the best.
are you doing?
We're on our way. Oh.
So basically, for the trending, you have to get every life upgrade. So there is 9. But he will try to get 1 early. Like, in theory, you have to go back here a lot later in the run to break a wall with
the sword upgrade.
Yeah, with a new sword. But he just won't do it. But yeah, you will see.
I will
like
try to not do it.
I trust you.
Yeah, I think there's really no alternative here. I don't get it, I don't get it. There's nothing else.
Yeah, it's a really,
It's
really
just
hard
pain.
trick.
Okay.
Really precise as well. No. So basically, he has to not destroy the barrel.
Yeah, you need to get the wall run as soon as you hit the barrel. And then you can get another wall run out of that. Or, wait, that was only 1 wall run. So you get the 1 wall run, and then you get high enough to actually reach the platform that's up there.
Right.
Yeah. That's a huge reset point, like in attempt to world record /PB. And it's pretty recent as well, so...
Yeah, as I think I got it a week ago, that's when I stopped playing. Because I felt like, yeah, it's fine.
It's free.
Inexpensive. Excuse you. Oh, nice.
Oh yeah. To say something is free, we say inexpensive, because why not?
For some reason.
Yeah, I mean, we are pretty much stupid.
So usually if you have secondary, you can kill the first enemy here from afar, then you don't have to deal with the ninja lady thingy, but... Oops. I think I'm pressing D too early. Oh, come on. No, it's too high.
Yeah, everything matters, like the position of the camera, the height of the wall run, when it jumps, when it does his input.
Like, don't even get a war on it.
Yeah, everything just matters.
Do we have time for donations?
Always.
We have a $2 donation by Smathlex saying, nice to see the superior category of this game being run at SpeedCon. Good luck, Toka. And
Thanks.
another $5 donations by Grisbear saying, Tocaloni, you, me, also.
Best inside joke ever. I'd explain that, but I'm kind of trying to focus on something here, I think.
Just focus on not dying and
Positive
get the
vibes.
trick. Let's get it.
That's all right, actually, maybe.
There we
Let's
go.
go.
Nice.
Yeah, that trick saves like 20 minutes or so. So it was kind of not an option to not get it.
Yeah, we didn't talk about how much it saved. But, as you said, like 20 minutes. That's a lot. And also to get under the door, in theory, you need slow-mo because later we will get slow-mo power. Yes, slow-mo in a speedrun. I know that's stupid, but why not?
Don't die, by the way.
Yeah, like with good movement, he was able to do it.
Got it.
Nice. And so he gets his first life upgrade. Like his life is on the top left corner, like that's the blue thing. And you will see it being increased right now.
Well, that was honestly the thing I was most worried about. So everything from here is easy. Trust me. There's
Yeah,
no other
sure.
hard trick in this run.
Not at all.
Should talk about spiral fusion, else I feel like I'm way more proficient at that.
Yeah, but you don't even have world record like in the level we play.
I actually don't. It's so sad.
Yeah.
Got beat by this no-name French guy.
Ukes.
Oh, nice direct swing thing.
So he's on his way to fight the second boss, which is like the first one because it's still Shady, which is like the girl we fought on the boat. But this time you will use something interesting called the
It's not a glitch.
standstill glitch.
It literally is a glitch, but we declared it minor because it's so cool. Like, there's no need to lie. It's like 4 a.m. Nobody's watching anyway.
Yeah, I mean the category is called no major glitch. So
Yeah.
you know, being able to stun lock a boss is not major.
Yeah.
I guess.
I guess. So what was that maggot man you saw?
What's this maggot, man? Yeah, I agree, dude.
So yeah, story point, they are actually fighting to decide who will kill you.
As they say, the enemy of
Yeah, so now we use our brain and we're like, oh, lady in black, bad. So lady in red, good.
unfinished business.
What will happen now is fine, trust me.
So yeah, that's the standstill glitch. So basically, you jump onto her and press secondary attack, even though it doesn't have a secondary, and it just stun lock her like this. But he has to be careful to not take a counter attack after any clash. That's why he's backing down a little. Yeah. So right now he will wait. Oh, that's not
No,
good.
set it again.
Yeah,
think.
just to set. It's really easy to set up, so you know that's not too much of a time loss. And it just makes that boss a lot easier because it was awful to get a good time before.
And
But now
also-
it's more like you get a good time or a really good time.
Sorry.
Or some weird thing like this.
It's also using animation cancelling to
Right.
continuously attack.
Yeah.
It's also part of it.
Oh yeah, and for animation cancelling, basically you just press parry.
Yeah, you just press block after 3 attacks, and then you can attack right away again.
I guess the major glitches are like zipping, rewind tricks, menu launches, war on extensions,
What do you want from me?
supersonic even, I think, send wraith early, any kind of story gate manipulation, trigger manipulation.
Rewinding in general.
Yeah.
Prince of Persia.
I see.
I think I missed like 5 things on the list. But
This game, basically.
Yes.
You understand how it
Things game is disallowed.
Just to give you an idea, like the world record in any person NMG is around 2 hours, but like the world record in any person normal is under 15 minutes.
It's like 13 minutes by now or so.
Yeah, 14 something like under 15. 13?
13,
Oh yeah, my bad. Well, creditor is just too good, I guess.
I mean, even zipless, it's what, 23? 1? 20,
I
something.
can't really remember because of RNG63, so...
It's still fast. Like, it's not really the zipping glitch that breaks things. It's rather the layout of the game in some way.
Yeah, exactly. This game is like an open world, but not really. And the end of the game is like at the beginning. Almost. Like,
Essentially. Like, the thing is, what Eraser kind of mentioned earlier, you can get to this area which loops around, gets you to the end. You can get there early without meta glitches even, but that would kind of defeat the purpose of the category. So,
That would mean it would be fun, and that's not allowed.
sorry. No, the thing is that you would still have to manipulate story gates.
Yeah, and
Which
what?
is hence disallowed, I guess.
Yeah. And the story gates are something we will talk about later because I'm
Or
too
maybe
lazy
not.
for now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Let's just say the developers don't know what story gates do either.
Yeah. Best explanation ever. So this is his second life upgrade already. You see, this is going pretty fast.
Insane speed. Maybe we'll finish before 6 a.m. Could be cool.
Don't get your hopes up, buddy.
How many life upgrades are there? Probably a cool even number like 10, right?
He already said for me.
Oh, did he? My bad. I missed that.
9.
More side-scrolling.
Ein.
That looks really fast, actually.
It actually is. So something I thought about before the run, if I should maybe save a lot, because the checkpoints the game gives you automatically are used quite sparsely, or whatever the word is. Like, they are rather rare. And what you usually would do to go save is drink from fountains, but that's slow. I don't feel like going slow. So, what could happen if we die at some point? We just lose 3 minutes randomly. It would be fine.
Also, cheeky wall run number 1.
Right, yeah. Found by somebody. Maybe even you.
Pop Pro, I think.
Was it really?
Well, one version. Maybe
Could
this is
be,
a
yeah.
different version. Just some cool platforming.
Yeah. Like, some of the small shortcuts are, I guess, not that evident at some point, but they're really cool to do. To work.
Should be good, yeah. So you're not supposed to be able to reach that, but you can just jump there.
Yeah.
I feel like in the last 20 seconds, 5 things were unintended, but it's okay. Nobody notices anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good, right?
This is why like NMG are interesting in Prince of Persia game in general. Like the layout is just made to make to do skip.
Yeah. There's actually a whole variety of really big skips we'll do later on, which save like 14 minutes and then 10 or whatever. So, and then 5. It's a lot.
Just
And
make the numbers up as you
yeah.
go.
Okay. It will save 60%.
Period. Like 60% of something.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I will just leave that to your imagination.
Yes.
So let's talk about button glitch.
Oh, no.
So to navigate between
Oh, I didn't
past
get
and
button glitch.
present.
Let's go.
Yeah. So yeah, like to navigate between times, you have to take the portal. But to activate the portal, you have to press this button in the right order. But this order is different for every portal, and it's random.
Yeah, like you have to activate the first time you go into a portal, because some portals we'll go through twice, and those will already be activated later on. But for most of them, I think we'll activate like 6 or 7 or something. Just
it
make the numbers
all
up.
of
That's
them,
what I learned.
all of them -1 or something.
I think so. Yeah.
Garden.
And yeah, like it's really slow. Like as you can see, because you have to guess the order. When sometimes you can get button glitch. Basically, you press the first button, it doesn't work. You press it again, it does work. Why?
At J. Mechner.
Yeah.
So right now, he got the slow-mo power. What I was talking about
Oh
earlier.
yeah, I did. Right. Thanks.
Nice.
Oh,
But he didn't press the button, so that was really slow, I guess. So I guess you can understand how the slow-mo works. Like basically, his rewind timer goes for like 8 seconds. So during 8 seconds, everything else other than the prince is slowed down. It's really useful in a lot of places to manipulate enemies, even when it's not intended. So you will see it a lot.
Who is that guy? Or girl, I'm not assuming.
Did his horns look like an infinity symbol?
Now that you mentioned it.
And actually, for the slow-mo, we'll use it for at least one rather creative skip, in like 1 hour or so. So keep that in mind. Maybe, like, you don't have to.
So you might notice a glitch here, but...
I fell down. Oh no.
Oops.
Yeah, so this glitch is done by warning, and then you press attack, and right after the secondary attack button. And then you fall down, apparently. Also, this was a cutscene skip. If you just war run, not in the middle, but kind of at the edge, you don't get a cutscene. I think.
Also, the big black guy of earlier is nice.
Ambiguous wording.
So if you have FFZ,
I know.
if you have FFZ, you have to now spam Prince Stare.
Dahaka, it has found me.
Do we even have FFZ on this chat here?
This dark phase is so intense.
Damn it.
So all the Taka wants is one hug, but Toka doesn't want to hug him.
Oh, the FFZ emotes aren't up.
Like in principle,
Mods.
yeah, I was about to say, in principle they should be up. But I guess it's late, so
Exclamation mark.
why care?
FFZ follow. tocaloni1.
So you might recognize this area because we were there before, and it will happen a lot in this run because, as we said earlier, it's like an open world, but also like a Metroid game, I would say. Like when you walk past the previous area a good amount of time.
Oh no.
Run, run.
I'm filled with anxiety right now. Maybe I'll survive. Oh, I did it.
Oh, you figured out at the exact opportune moment that the water resists the haka. Otherwise you would have been dead, and this game would have been over.
Perfect ending.
Okay, this is the area we were
I've managed to lose
20
Dahaka.
minutes ago.
For now, best I stay alive.
But the cutscenes are in different places. Like some are still there. Like they're obviously different, but they're in the same location. Some are not there anymore. There's also a cutscene where we did the first cutscene skip, and we'll skip this cutscene again in a different manner, but we'll also skip it. At J Mechner.
Oh, there's that maggot man again.
He just tried to kill us. What, dude? Don't even know you.
How unexpected in a world where everything is trying to kill.
So there's a life upgrade coming up. We could have gotten it on the first pass, but with slow-mo it's way easier to get. Not because of the movement, but because of possible auto-targeting, which will inevitably slow you down. Oh, would you please war on here? I guess. Yeah, this. And now if you slow-mo, the enemies kind of stay in place, you speed up. And if I would go over the fence and warn back, could start the side roll here. Yeah, so in principle you can make it with side rolls without the slow-mo, but usually the enemies mess you up, so there's no, other than that, there's no real timing difference in doing the life upgrade now, as opposed to on the first pass, so it's...
Yeah, but since it doesn't lose time to get it later, it's just better, like clearly better.
Yeah. Oh, FFC4 was updated. Thank you. At Schwedi.
Schwedi.
Your service is much appreciated.
It pronounce everything very German.
Yeah. Literal greetings from Germany here. Now, this was the first and actually the easiest life upgrade, as you maybe could have told. The life upgrade will get somewhat harder later on. Not for us, but in principle, like casually, it would get harder. Luckily, we can side roll through everything, which is not a glitch because it's very.
We decided
convenient.
that it isn't.
Yeah. Well, the problem is that rolling through traps, like not even side rolling, but rolling through without getting damaged. Oh, cool. In a 2-hour run is essentially impossible. So, disallowing this tech would mean the leaderboard would be empty.
No, you would have still do a run. Like, knowing you would have still do it.
Oh, yes. Fun.
Yeah.
Oh, haven't seen this trick before. Shocking. It's upcoming is the cutscene skip I was talking about. This one right here was actually found earlier than the other one because this one's way easier. Just one here and jump over.
Yeah, here I think I found it, but maybe other people found it as well at the same time. I was like, can't you just jump over it? Oh, yes, you can.
And I think the second one was found a few months ago or something by, I think, Evader? Not sure. Could be. If it wasn't Evader but somebody else, I'm sorry. I'm rather tired, if you couldn't tell.
Hey, runner.
Yes.
Just want to quickly point out, I'm hosting now. Wish you good luck, buddy.
Hello, whoever that is. Don't you run Wings Club GBA?
Maybe.
What an absolute icon.
Are you sure you run this game?
I want to forget about it, but it's true.
Right, so now we get to Kalina again. Who
Okay.
I think she's called. I don't know. It's just a placeholder name.
It's a very specific placeholder name.
Random generator, you know.
Impossible.
Impossible.
Wait, when does he actually ask for her name?
Very urgent. I must see
Is
her.
it this
You
cutscene?
don't understand. When the
Yeah,
last
serpent
grain
sword,
falls
right.
Yeah, that's
into
this
the
cutscene.
hourglass, the Empress will create the sands of time.
Yeah, the lion sword, right? That's so
The
stupid.
one after Garden.
He already meets her like 3 times, and
Yeah.
it's like, wait, what's your name?
Her SpeedCon badge was the wrong way all the time. She couldn't read her name.
I just saved your life. Twice. All I'm asking for is some
So she'll give us a new sword. It's cursed, but it doesn't do anything because we're
Spoiler.
protected by the Book of Time or something. I don't know. We're
Stop.
protected by destiny.
Just stop
It's
spoiling the
just a
story.
guess. Maybe
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
wrong.
A guess. Of course, a guess.
man is faced with his own death.
I mean,
He finds the impossible
no.
less of a
Stop.
barrier. Tell me how.
Very well. You'll need this.
She really didn't tell me how.
That was a very fluent transition. Almost as if there used to be a cutscene there.
Oops. I think actually, like, I don't think we ever timed it, but this run with the cutscenes would probably be like 30 minutes longer or so, for no reason.
I don't know if it's that much, but sure. Yeah, in that cutscene they show you the 2 towers that you have to activate. One is the mechanical tower and one is the garden tower, I guess. Or it's just called garden.
Oh, nice dead zone. Cool. Hello. Okay, guess I will do it the slow way. So we hang down here, you wait for the trap, and then you can jump. And maybe not die. This is so
So
hard.
here in the
Yes, please.
here in casual play or whatever, you can actually choose where you want to go first. And we are going to the garden first, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
And the reasoning is
A coin
when you
toss.
go to the mechanical tower first, you get a faced with a boss. And after finishing one of the towers, you get a sword upgrade, and you want that upgrade for the boss
Yeah.
and later enemies.
I
So
think that's correct, yeah.
imagine drinking.
I want to go safe. Sorry. There's no reason to drink. Actually, I should have not done it. But I'm not consciously doing anything anyways. It's like my brain is half asleep. It's all muscle memory at this point.
Just zip to the end. It's like, oops.
Right. So yeah, the sword is also acting as a key thingy, and now we have a lever. So now we go to garden and maybe go fast with a trick found by somebody behind me. Not sure who it was.
What? Oh. What?
I was referring to the drunken
It's coming up,
bird.
I guess. Yes. You'll see when it's going to
How
happen.
funny this game can be. I'm not sure how desperate Shu was when he found this.
I don't know. I
Just tried things and things
Yeah, I
happened.
just randomly started up the game again and decided to look for strats for different categories, and for some reason I got stuck in the garden here, and I was like, let's try stuff here, and suddenly I jumped. You will see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let the game speak for itself, basically.
It's just a very skip-promising area because where you are at the start and where you can be later on is very close to each other. So if you can just get there, you can save 10 minutes or something.
I think it's 14 or something.
I think it's like 10.
Sorry.
Wasn't 1 hour?
Because yeah, where we want to go is all the way at the top level here, so we need a lot of height. And how are we going to get height without glitches? Let's
we'll see.
Find out next week.
So you see up there, this kind of bridge thing, and that's where you want to go. Because that's where the final puzzle is to complete the garden tower. Usually to get there, you'd have to do, you'd have to travel to the present, like the time where everything's broken, and then you go back to the past. Is like super long and boring. And instead, we'll try something else.
Oh, a bird.
Oh, annoying bird. I think this will not work.
I think you messed it up, but it could still work. Bird is nice.
Ah, no.
Really close.
One more try.
So yeah, as you can see, Toka's trying to jump off the bird multiple times, which is insanity. But still doable with some manipulation of the bird.
And
it's not much late.
yeah, basically, his slow-mo timing has to be perfect to
It's not
get
really
it.
perfect. You have some kind of leeway, but
Yeah, well,
So I spent a lot of time making
tough, yeah.
somewhat of a setup for this, and yeah, it's still kind of difficult. Other people have also improved the setup.
I just want to leave. Please go away. Actually, if I slow-mo here, can I...
You can throw them in the water and they die.
Oh, yeah, I guess. It's a lot of speed, by the way, trust me.
What?
What? I'm sorry. Guess that works, whatever.
Yeah, so these enemies are like 1 degree harder than the other enemies. So this is where you kind of want the sword upgrade for. But we don't have it.
also, I just want to say to the chat, don't believe Vinev when he say it's easy.
I mean, it is pretty easy.
No.
Yeah.
If you're not falling asleep, literally.
But just give me the controller, I can finish the run. I mean, I did 2 runs of any percent NMG.
Yes.
I'm qualified.
You aren't worth my time.
Sorry. Sorry, Prince. It's a bit high, actually.
Attack him now!
Yeah,
Nice,
it's easy on
very
this
nice.
too. It's not over. Can still die.
You have a sand.
What could happen? No, that's actually the trick. You get up here and then get this sand, so the worst thing that can happen is that the next area doesn't load, which surely has never happened before. Yeah, so that was the Drunken Bird saves 14 minutes precisely.
Yes. Yeah, it's around like 14 or like maybe 10 minutes.
Civil War. Oh, Prince, would you please war on? Would be cool. Oh my god. Or maybe not then. I blame this controller.
Wow.
Yeah, I kind of forgot to bring my own controller. Like, why would you bring your equipment for your run? Stupid. So I landed this off Drunken Shoe. Which I want to honestly thank for saving me. I didn't have to go back and delay this by 20 minutes.
How can you forget something this important? Like what?
It's slaves.
Remember when I was in our room and I asked you if you needed
Right, yeah. Good thing you brought Spiral Fusion. That was appreciated.
Says the guy who forgot his power charger for his DS.
Woo?
So yeah, this is the final garden puzzle area thingy, which we need to activate, fully activate the tower. And also something about story gates, but that's irrelevant. That's what I mean. It saves time, but you won't notice anyway. So it's okay. And actually, this area is quite cool. So usually it's a well, maybe not complicated, but it's a time-consuming lever puzzle. Unless you have strats, then you only need 2 levers or levers. How's that pronounced correctly?
Doesn't matter.
Sorry for caring about my pronunciation.
It's like one is American and one is British.
Okay.
exactly.
Thanks.
Levers is American.
Yeah, lever. Okay, thanks.
So lever it is.
Rip Grizz.
Quayside.
So normally you would have to turn multiple levers. Or, well, you have to turn the same lever multiple times.
That works, yeah.
But doing
Easy.
it like this,
Just do it.
You can just do everything on the way and then don't bother going back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, climbing up is a thing, but
It's apparently impossible.
sometimes it doesn't work, I guess. Also, shoutouts to the easiest draft corridor.
So what I did there for the Warren is a combination of 2 things. The second thing is this drop-down thing where you press attack on the Warren and then secondary and you just drop down. And there you're close to a ledge and then Prince grabs the ledge. And for the first part, you kind of fall onto a ledge, but just so you're not falling off, but you can still Warren horizontally, although technically it shouldn't be possible. And combination of these 2 allows you to
Go fast.
Go fast. Skip some of the levers. Add Grizz, this is for you.
Speaking of going fast, can you go a little faster? Like we kind of want to sleep.
Because I surely don't. I want to drag this out for 4 more hours.
I mean, this is your last run, right? So we don't care about you anymore.
Right, yeah.
After
Also, I
this
want to
run.
say that I just saw the estimate. It says on the layout is 247. That's wrong. It's 235.
Thank God.
Yes, 12-minute game.
The thing is, as I learned myself, is for this game there are like 20 minutes of setup afterwards because we'll transition to the ESA 2 channel. So they put not 8 minutes of setup, but 20. But it seems like from the 255, 235 plus 20, the wrong amount was subtracted. So no worries, it will be shorter than you think. We can all get out of this mess earlier. Yeah, so we activate the garden, and now we can go back and actually get another garden upgrade, which we'll actually get afterwards, because now we progressed further in the story. What's so funny? Because no, we progress further in the story. So some of the cutscenes which would play on the first pass don't play anymore because the game thinks it's not the first pass anymore. It's impossible. Glad you're entertained, Sphere. I will legitimately die right
Stop
here.
bullying and focus on not dying.
Please leave. Oh my god, these enemies. Okay, setting this up. Oh no, I forgot this. Fuck!
So this is casual gameplay right there.
So
And
I'll
I
go
guess
back,
you will take the
take
same.
the fountain,
Yeah.
and then try again.
Just to have
Wow.
a checkpoint right there.
I legitimately got these enemies. Like, usually you don't kill these first two guys, you just war on. If you war on quickly enough, you're on a fast cycle, and you don't have to worry. But yeah,
Yeah.
like that. So there, because I went back, the traps reset. Thank you very much. I practiced tons to get this trick.
Yeah, then I guess you need more practice.
Sorry, actually I don't think I won't make this because the enemy might distract
Yeah,
me.
it should be tough. Because you can't really roll when there is an
Why
enemy.
would you jump there? I'm sorry. Oh.
You see, when we were talking about auto-targeting, like the prince was like, okay, there is an enemy, but I can also jump to the other side because why not? Instead of rolling. Because the roll and the jump are the same button.
Like I wouldn't understand if there's, I don't know, a ledge or something which would say, yes, jumping would make sense, but that's just stairs.
There is warrior within. It's enough. Trust me.
Yeah. This is intended, by the way. Trust me.
What?
So yeah. Basically, he went
So
into
now we
landscape.
can go down with a ladder that was not down and was never put
Activated
down.
in any way, yeah. It just happened.
It's still there for some reason.
Actually, if you would go down there, because you never finished the puzzle, although the game, like there's no other way to casually do it without activating the levers. So the levers down there aren't there, but the fire on top of the lever is. So that's just floating fire, which I sadly couldn't show off. Sorry. Gomenasai. What?
We get there later, right?
Yeah, but
Or
then the levers are
okay,
activated.
yeah.
Stop
For some
talking
reason.
Japanese, please.
Raise a cue.
What the
I adapted that from you. This is your fault.
Yeah,
You gotta
but
live
I'm
with
the one
the
saying
consequences of your actions.
that. Tokakyun no baka.
Oh my god.
Baka, 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 baka.
I just want to leave. Oh my god. This is fine.
Okay, this is late. Please, pardon us. Like, we are sorry.
So this is a life upgrade. To do some actual commentary that makes sense, maybe. This life upgrade is actually very cool to optimize because you can do these nice safety folds here to go down faster. And afterwards you just side roll. I think.
Wow, that's really good.
Sorry.
Side
Sorry, I'm
rolling
not
is
humoring you.
side rolling is just so OP. Like, just imagine going through all this trap without side roll.
Yeah, it's like
it's just a nightmare. As a casual player, like you,
yeah.
it's taking
No,
you
even
a long
I couldn't
time.
do it. Like I wouldn't even bother to do it.
Yeah.
It's that difficult.
And he is the world record holder.
Yeah.
Okay, he's the only one playing it, but still.
What? There are like what? 3 people on the leaderboards.
Wow.
It's highly contested. You essentially just disrespected Vinif for his
Who?
efforts to get on this board.
Who? I don't know him. Sorry.
Yeah, this is life upgrade 5 out of 9, so I think we're progressing very nicely. And I think we'll get most. Now we'll actually get all life upgrades within the first half or 2/3 of the run, and afterwards it's just finish the story. So afterwards it's just any percent, but with significantly more health. So we don't have to care about drinking ever. Would you wall run vertically?
Yeah.
It's very much appreciated.
More than
Fucking retard.
Whoa, whoa.
Sorry. Tongue kind of slipped there. Apologies.
Okay. Can we please ban Toka? Olga? Yes, Olga said yes. All right. See you guys. Bye bye.
That's a wrap, everybody.
Come on.
Okay. Good thing life upgrade are checkpoints. Because otherwise that would be terrible.
Would actually be, would legitimately be the worst thing. Like this is only loses like what, 1 minute, it's fine.
Yeah, sure, losing 1 minute is fine. In a speed run.
Sorry. No, actually between world record, like world record is I think 2:16 and estimate is 2:47. So we have 30 minutes of leeway. Like, it honestly has to do with the dead zones that he's just rejecting to warn at some point.
Yeah, like joke aside, he didn't really have time to test his controller, so I guess like dead zones aren't correct and he's not used to it like on this PC.
Same thing, like exactly there. There's no reason to not warn.
Yeah.
Thank you. Careful.
Like
Careful.
I know that sounds quite stupid, like an excuse, but when you run games that have a lot of trouble with movement in general, it just makes a lot of difference. Like you basically have to get used to it. If the little thing change, it can be a disaster for the run.
Hey, runner.
Yes.
I got some donations here.
Feel free to read them anytime.
Especially one from a familiar name around here. $15 from Kadarev saying, I love the Pop crew. Maybe I can get Pop 3D to run until next year so I can join you. And $20 from Anonymous saying, thank you for supporting a great cause and thanks for speedrunning. Drei in sunny Tampa, Florida. Not sure what that means, but thanks.
I guess. Thanks for the money.
I guess.
Yeah. Transfer to my bank account. Anyways.
Now focus on the run.
Yes.
I guess.
I guess we can stop.
Oh, Pop 3D, that sounds like a really good game.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I saw a run of that game at like ESA 18 on the second screen. I loved the run, but the runner looked like he's constantly stoned. That's literally the top comment for the run on YouTube.
That's fair.
Well, I guess we should ask the runner if he is stoned.
Is it true?
Are you?
Could clean up with the room.
I mean, could as well be.
You seem surprised to see me.
Surprised only that you insist on prolonging the inevitable.
Yeah, so here we get the sword upgrade, I think, and now we ask for her name.
I guess
It's only been 50 minutes of dealing with her. It's like meeting somebody and after 3 months you're like, what's your name actually? No, who are you?
She has seen it in the timeline, but where you fight it, she has submitted. She accepts it. They say knowledge is power, but I say it is a poison. Knowing the date and manner of her own death torments her. The closer it draws, the greater her pain.
And you wish she would fight her fate like
Don't fall asleep. We can see your bald thing on your...
Right, yeah.
that was only half the reason.
I swear on the camera it's way worse than reality. Like I know it's happening, but it makes me anxious to like look at the VOD afterwards.
Wants you to succeed,
My deepest fears revealed right here.
but I admire you.
Yeah, I can relate.
Yeah, so we get this, maybe this sword. Like one of the swords she gives us is cursed. Maybe all of them are cursed. I don't know.
I haven't even asked your name. I've been so.
It's
It's Kalina. There it goes.
Oh, wow.
Congrats, Toka.
Actually guessed correctly. What a common name that is.
Yeah. Did you play this game before?
No,
Okay.
as you could clearly see,
Yeah.
I can't even war on.
Was just making sure. Right, so...
Why did I?
Wait.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to take the life upgrade. So yeah, there is a life upgrade hidden in this room. Like you have to move the lever.
Yeah, it's the access hall life upgrade. And
Like
so
this?
it looks like there's nothing, no path really unraveled or anything. But down here, there's something, I guess. Easy. Okay, 1. That's actually the easy jump. That's the sad thing about this.
Should be good.
Oh, yes, okay.
Okay, that was scary, honestly.
Now you may clap.
Yeah. Be careful to not jump to your death like on the next turn.
I'll decide when to clap on my own accord.
Like this one, I think. Oh, no, well, it's not what
No,
I
that's
forgot.
not
My bad.
Oh, what's he gonna do? Oh, he's gonna put it in the thing and then he gets more health. Oh. Very interesting.
And then he asks Pharaoh, how long have I been gone? Oh wait, it's the wrong game. I guess this level grid actually exists, unlike Sands of Time, where it's all in its imagination. Apparently.
Yeah, I guess.
No, TFS confirmed.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, during that time, the dead man right there is talking about a game that doesn't exist, which is called TFS.
Would you go up there, please? I'm not suffering enough, Prince. Like, why? Almost like I've insulted you like 10 minutes ago, rather rudely. Oh, okay, so next up is the mechanical tower. Start of it features a rather big skip. It's not 10 minutes, but I think it's like 3 minus some backtrack layers, maybe 2 in total. Don't think anyone ever timed it because it's fast. It's the what's the name of the thing, like Drunken Wheel, Wheel of Fortune? I don't remember the names. Like there's so many names for it.
It's just a skip, you know. You go there, you do it, and it's done.
Wow.
Should make a tutorial for this game. It sounds so easy.
Well, almost. I mean, you got Drunken Bird first time, technically, because you died, so it never happened.
Yes. It wasn't my fault, so it shouldn't count towards the run. So luckily at the start of this, there's a fight, so we can replenish our sands.
Are you running on my PC?
Apparently.
Okay, so your run is 10 minutes slower than any other run.
Yes. Maybe the corrected estimate was a good idea after all. So now with a sword upgrade, we can kill enemies in 2 hits and not 3 anymore, I think. And so we replenish our health here, our health, our HP here. No,
Yeah,
it's our
thank
sand
you.
actually. It's not, but I want to say HP anyway. It's for your ratings. It's one for you, buddy. I'm literally falling asleep. Somebody get me out here.
The other word doesn't exist. It's just HP.
And also with the sword, you can do this funny dance here if you see this. It's so hilarious. Like, look at this.
The spawning of those enemies is random.
The same RNG every time. Copyright Epic Dude guy.
Who's that?
So yeah, this is like a mini boss. It's called the Brute, I guess.
I think so, yeah. That's actually the beast at after Scorpion Sword, which has a specific name somebody found out a week ago or so. Which will probably be posted in chat just to remind me that's how it's called. Because in every run I ever do, I'm reminded how the thing is called.
And you still don't remember?
Yes.
So yeah, you do enough damage to him, then you go onto his back to hit his head. But then you use slow-mo, because otherwise he will just grab you and throw you away.
That's not the reason why you slow-mo here, I think. Because if you don't slow-mo, you get a really slow cutscene.
Yeah, also at the end, because
Like
technically you
when
can
you
do
kill
it
it.
without slow-mo, like by dodging.
Okay.
Well, you kill him really fast, I don't think. Well, it doesn't matter.
It's as if the entire tower is some tremendous
So this is intended.
Ah, shame. It's fine.
Really close.
It's a bit finicky to get down. So getting onto the wheels is the easy part. Believe it or not. I didn't believe it either at the start. When I first did this trick.
It's as if the entire tower is some
Yeah, it's basically
tremendous
fine.
machine.
We have plenty of time to do
So
this.
that was the easy part, you said?
Technically, it is the easy part, yeah.
I've never seen such a large clockwork
Oh,
mechanism.
Prince, I've never heard you say this
It's
before.
as if the entire tower is some tremendous machine. But for what purpose? I wonder.
How is this too early?
I've never seen such a large clockwork
I
mechanism.
blame this keyboard. I stole it from the practice area.
I've never seen such a large.
So blaming controller,
Excuse
blaming
me?
keyboard.
The entire tower is some tremendous machine.
Oh, I landed
Okay.
somewhere else.
So he's landing there. Now he has to grab a wood thing. Can't remember the word in English. Good, but yeah, he has to grab something on top. So he used slow mo to do this.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
There we go.
nice, dude.
Mostly free.
Pog.
The skip is actually really cool. At the beginning, the second part used to give me some trouble because couldn't really get a good setup on it. Because whenever you want to position the camera, the big wheel thingy is in your way and the camera gets disrupted. So it's kind of hard to set up your position. And it also matters when you slow-mo, it's a whole mess. This whole trick is a mess, just like my life, but that's fine. But now with this setup, this is rather easy to do. Only the jump at the start is really hard, as you saw. And actually kill some enemies here. Yes, very nice kick. Highly necessary.
Has 2 swords. Use feet instead.
Yeah. So the kind of problem with that skip is that later on we have to go back through that area. Actually, twice. So for the first time we can just jump into a cutscene. Spoiler. For the second time the cutscene is not there anymore, I think. And so we have to take a different way down because the platform in the middle, they're supposed to get that up and that's the intended way to get up. But it's all the way down. So if you want to go back, the platform in the middle, which is the intended way, doesn't really work with these enemies here now. Thanks for warning.
Casual gameplay.
They warn, yeah. Don't even need slow-mo of that, just need to know when to warn, which I apparently don't do. So on this platform, I think we'll do 3 different, in some way different skips, or it will be the initial point for 3 different skips. First one is up here. We'll jump around with a very precise setup, which is, if your name is Vinny, if the setup is not necessary, just wing it. But I need a setup. This jump is actually rather precise.
Yeah, it's not easy at all to get, especially like the first time. When you kind of get a feel for it, like when you will get it or not, so you're ready to rewind. But yeah, it's still really precise, and Prince doesn't want to climb, I guess.
I literally had to
I
do
know
that
he
on
will
keyboard
die.
now. Just want to point that out. Oh my god.
Honestly, just finish your run with keyboard.
I should.
Yeah, what can go wrong? So, Toka, be careful in this area. Sometimes you think you will survive, but then you don't. Just saying.
Not sure what you're referring to, really. Oh, God. That's not what you meant, but that's also a thing.
Yeah, I mean, you can be a little more skilled.
This Warren is impossible. Oh, wait.
You did it.
Woohoo.
Yeah. More portal or randomness, as you can see.
If this is button glitch, I'll probably stop. Oh, it's not.
Oh. Okay, 1, 2.
Shame.
What was good, at least? Oh.
Cool.
It's decent.
Very nice RNG.
Yeah.
Actually was. Sounds like I'm sarcastic, but actually was nice RNG.
No, it was okay. Like,
Gotta clarify that, I think.
If you could get that for every portal, you won't complain, I think.
Yeah, I think that slowest portal RNG compared to fastest portal or best portal RNG loses what, 20 seconds, 25 or so?
Yeah, I think it's around those time. Which
Maybe
is a lot.
Epic Dude Guy knows that.
It's like 10 minutes. I don't know, I don't run any categories where you have to actually activate portals.
It's rather funny because something comes to my mind. I think it's a zipless segmented run from 2 years ago or so, 3 years ago or so.
No, don't
Where
think
you
that
grind it.
exists.
Stream is dead.
Pretty sure that doesn't exist.
But yeah, so if that thing I talked about would have existed, there would have been actually segments for optimizing.
Yeah, pause, Toka.
Just keep going, honestly.
We want to sleep. Toka, I will give you $10 if you just continue right now.
Just tell me when I can continue. Oh yeah, the timer paused. Cool. Merci beaucoup. Thank you. Maybe we should, like, is this better or so? Yeah. Thanks. How many people are in the audience, actually? More than I expected. Thank you to everybody who's here. I really appreciate that. What? Oh, yes, thanks.
Energy.
Yes. Not sure what the problem is. I'll continue eating. I don't fucking care at this point.
We had a short break because Toka collapsed, so we had to...
You will be able to see
So may I
that in the
continue the
VOD.
run? May I continue the run now?
No, you gotta start from the beginning.
It's over. We can go to sleep.
Thanks.
Shoot.
Thank you for answering my question ironically. That was really the best option here. Yeah, so welcome back. I think I started a sentence before the stream went down, but I forgot, so it's whatever. It's fine. Anyway, so this jump right here. Don't even have to. Wow, it was a direct one. That was really good, actually.
Yeah, that's really cool, honestly.
Yeah. Shoutouts to Drunken Shoe, who found this.
No problem, I guess.
You're welcome.
So the thing there is that the camera is really trying to hide from you that this jump is possible. But apparently, Shu at some point thought it has to be possible, and it's possible, really. Nobody thought of that. I think it is. Nobody thought of it for like, what, 3 years? But, I mean, appreciate the skip, really. The same thing works in the past.
The other timeline.
The other timeline as well. Problem is that there the wheel is not broken, but actually works. And there it's more precise, but can still do it. And actually in the other, in the past, I legitimately have to think about that. And in the past it saves like what, 35, 40 seconds or so? So it's a rather big skip, really. This puzzle right here is impossible. It's casually impossible.
This puzzle exists, and that is a problem.
That's an actual problem, yeah.
Yeah, if you ever think that your game is bad, you didn't play this section.
Nice, yeah. The scariest thing if you're doing this, but without any sense. And
Too bad this isn't Deponia, right?
Yeah, because then the run would have ended 50 minutes ago.
That's a bad thing?
I guess. Would your dog please attack me? No,
So-
take your time, it's fine.
So these dogs are explosive, and you want to use them to break the wall, because as you can see, the wall is full of crack.
Would you all mind making this wall explode? Oh my god.
So I hope you're having fun watching this, because I think we will stay there for a while.
No, it's fine. Just take it.
Just give us.
Would you please attack the
So
other
yeah, there
dog?
is grape on the desk because during the interruption,
Come
Toka
on.
was eating.
Please. Yes.
Yes.
That's casual gameplay, by the way. I know usually it's rather rude to eat on stream, but stop me.
Maybe someone should. Keyword strats. Always a good solution.
Runner, we have to speak with you after your run for a minute.
Sorry. Yeah, so coming up is another timeline change, and then the final.
Oh, it works.
Insane skill. The final room of this tower, which opens the gate to the final boss. Trust me. That final room has a really interesting skip, found by, was it Euroby or was it PP Pro? I don't remember.
What's the skip?
The mech tower, where you jump to the middle platform.
Wasn't Pop Rose?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, it was Pop Rose.
Oh, yeah. No, that's definitely not me.
And the idea will be that, in theory, you would have to die. In theory, you'd have to. I would war on here, but I know it won't end well, so it will rather jump. And in theory, you have to go all around the room just to lower the platform, then fight a boss, then the platform raises, and then you can continue. But it sounds really slow. I don't feel like it. So if I'm lucky, I may speed this up.
Also, since this is the final room before the last boss, I guess that room is pretty big. Because you have a lot of estimate left.
Yes. It actually should say 47 minutes. The estimate, I'm sorry. Was really slow. This music's so intense. Daka could kill me
I mean,
any minute.
I guess he could, yeah.
Given I can't climb up things, it's rather likely, yeah. One nice thing here, you can actually side roll through the camera change, which would mean you would have to change the direction input of the analog stick at the correct time. And I did it like twice ever. It's so satisfying, but if you don't get it, it's even worse. So should never go for it. Okay. Would I get button glitched? Probably not. Oh, okay. I was legitimately scared. Good thing button glitch is the only kind of glitch that can happen in this room. Not like there's anything else.
Good to know.
Just want to reassure you it's fine. I just wait for the portal to activate. In the meanwhile,
But aren't there people who randomly turn into the maggot man?
no, it's illegal. That's story content manipulation. So their Let's Play is not NMG anymore.
You should actually go on YouTube and be like, you just used the glitch. That's illegal.
Yeah. Good luck getting on the boards, buddy.
We can make that a Saturday night activity. Troll YouTube for runs.
Right, so the point of slow-moing here, something that we'll encounter somewhat repeatedly from now on, is to oh my god, this will be a nightmare. Is to avoid. I should actually do this casually. Like, there's no point in me trying. Oh yeah, I should actually. Wait. Like, this is too far. I'll die. It's actually bad. I can't eat sand for this. Why am
Why are
I
you
jumping if I
jumping?
have safety fall? Nice.
Easy.
Honestly, you are a legend.
Oh my god.
That was fun. Oh, by checkpoints, by the way.
Yeah, remember
Like,
when we talk about checkpoint being stupid in this game? Yeah, that's like the perfect example. And that one isn't even that bad.
Developers were like, why would you give the players checkpoints when they can just get them?
You can just use the fountain
physically?
themselves. Ah, they didn't get it.
Positive vibes. That's actually interesting. Like, will it be the same button order?
I'm not sure what the order was anymore.
No, it's different.
Surely not this one.
Yeah.
We just proved the buttons are literally RNG.
Nice demonstration, I guess.
Of course, I showed this off on purpose. The dog and the death and everything just set up. I deceived you all. As well as myself.
Why would you do that?
Oh, I can actually speed this up, right? Gotta eat faster. Fun.
Don't you want to drink?
Nah.
Okay. And I guess we will see the Dark chest for a third time.
What? Appreciate the confidence, buddy.
I'm confident that you will fail. That's something.
Right, so what I want to say, the slow-mo is actually for enemies that would spawn and then you couldn't roll under the gate. Yeah, it's easy. Like, why would you ever die here? Haha. After the second time I jumped in safety wall, I felt like something's off here. You can't quite pinpoint it, you know.
Seems to be in much better condition this time around. Now, how do I get it working?
Guess I get the life upgrade first.
You guess?
Maybe.
Changing what on
You're just making
on the
this
go.
up as we go.
Yeah.
First run ever.
I mean,
You will take damage.
kind of looks like it.
Yeah, I will, but that's fine. Oops.
Toka, do you want help?
I'm not sure if you just said, do you want help or do you want health? I'd appreciate both, actually.
What? Did you just clip?
Okay, so that's a glitch.
I guess.
Wait, you're actually glitched out.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Like.
Oh, right, you can't.
Oh yeah.
Can you?
This is a thing.
Yeah. I guess it's good now. Right? Or yeah.
I'm legitimately confused at anything.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let's go. No major glitches, people.
That
His
was,
hair is fine, don't worry.
Guess we'll have to declare this run invalid.
No, because he rewinded the glitch. No. This is fine. This will totally not ruin the future gameplay.
I honestly have no idea what the effect of this is, so we just kind of figure it out. It's exciting experience.
I think you'll probably have to die.
I mean,
Well, there you go.
Okay.
obviously.
But this dying should fix it, so.
Yeah,
You know, normal
usually does.
gameplay, people. Seriously,
It
normal.
looked somewhat similar to one FPS glitch in SOT.
Oh, look, his hair is back.
Oh, Regrew it rather quickly. That's his true superpower.
Okay, I want that superpower.
Same. Oh no, wait, my bald spot is covered now. It's fine.
Literally cheating.
Yeah, the problem is I kind of need at least 2 sands now, and there are only 2 enemies left, so good luck to me. Oh, come on, dude.
You aren't worth.
You got it.
When I first realized my estimate was 235, I was like, no way I would get remotely close to this. How wrong?
Dude, I need you to be underestimate for T2T. Like, every minute you are underestimate, I can be overestimate in T2T. And Robbie as well, but Robbie won't be overestimate.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
So upcoming is maybe the skip I was talking about, if I'm lucky. Okay, this is a bad version. Not even try that. The thing is I only have 2 sands, so for the version where you get a bad cycle on the first wheel, you need... I'm pretty sure you need 3 sands. And you can do it in 2 if you catch a very good cycle there. So I guess that's what I have to do now. Or complete the room. Oh my god. Let's just try things. Didn't work. Okay.
What?
Oh, the enemies are back. Cool. Sadly, I can't get back from here. Does actually any of them respawn? Oh yeah, that's okay. Saved, all good. I can do the trick now in peace. Once I did combat, which is impossible. And get a safety sand as well.
Yeah, just take your time.
It's fine, really. Let's take another checkpoint. I'm actually, like, if anybody's in chat is actually triggered by me eating, like, legitimately, I'm actually sorry. But I couldn't care less right now. It was actually funny, during my Knight Rider 2 run, I tried to do a admittedly rather weird David Hasselhoff imitation, wore sunglasses and big mistake, chewing gum, which somebody in chat at the end commentated with, I really enjoyed hearing him chew throughout the whole run. So, hence why I'm apologizing here. I know the errors of my way. I will not make this. This is actually over. Come on, dude. Oh, wait, what? I did not know you could make this. Okay. Let's just go with it, honestly. Yeah, it's free.
Yeah, that was the skip.
Reminder that my setups are always free.
Shoutouts to Samabam14 for revolutionizing this game in any way and aspect. So the jump I did there saves like, what, 3 minutes or so? And I mean, the idea's kind of evident. You use a lot of slow-mo, just so... yeah, I don't even want to do it. Just so the one platform... the first, like the side platform is low enough, such that the jump into the middle makes the prince grab. The problem is, if you do it right away, you won't make this because you have to raise the platform a bit. That's done by the first stone, like a dog exploding near the first stone, where I get the small cutscene. And with... Not sure why I did this. It's fine. Maybe I have a checkpoint. Maybe I don't. What did I want to say now? Please help.
Just forget about it.
You were explaining.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
Toka,
like the trick.
you
So
are
you
the best.
lower the platform in the middle a bit, and then the
Yeah.
other platform that you got there with is still high enough, and then
Because
you
you
can
use
jump
all
from
the
it.
slow-mo, yeah.
Then
Then you can...
you fail it a couple of times, and then you do it correctly.
And eat some more grapes. Just looked at the time and I realized it was a mistake. Okay, so because of Wheel of
Monka
Fortune
S
or whatever,
clock emoji.
because of drunken wheel or whatever. So the platform in the middle is still lowered, as I explained earlier, but the cutscene where you first activated is still there. So for the first pass, for the first backtracking, you can jump into this cutscene and it will save you, but it's not there the second time, which we'll do in like 40 minutes. No, it's not an hour, it's 40 minutes or so.
A really long time.
Too long.
Roughly in 4 or 5 any percents from now.
Oh, yes. Stop. Please don't do this. Another
Auto-aim.
proof. Yeah, another proof that auto-aim
It exists, and it's great.
kind of. So yeah, for the final boss, which is coming up, we want at least 2 sands. Unless you have 3 to be safe, but you need at least 2 sands to do the fast strat. And then the third sand is, honestly, it's just a backup for if I fail platforming on the way there. Which I would never do, of course. But if I would, theoretically speaking, I hit a backup sand.
Yeah, we can just cut it off right when Jason's like, I have changed my mind.
Also down there in the access hall is now a cutscene, but why would you watch that when you can just, you know, jump around?
Yeah, there is a cutscene
Like
where the
this.
black thing fights the other
The
black
what?
thing.
Ambiguous wording.
Like the big black guy
Doesn't help.
Not helpful.
fight the maggot man and basically just kill it.
Yeah, but that actually, who found that you can jump around that cutscene that way? Wasn't?
I don't know. Do you know, Robin?
I bet that it was Robin.
I mean, it comes from Zipless because you do it there, and then we were like, oh, can you just do it in NMG as well? And yeah, I guess you can.
You can. It's actually so good that you do it when you get there the second time, when there's not even a cutscene anymore, but it's still fast. That's how cool it is.
Every time the prince is just walking instead of running. It's great.
I'm emotionally decoupled from this run since 1 hour 28:14.
I've been thinking, Kailina. There is little for you on this island, and there will be less still once I've stood before your mistress. Come with me to Babylon.
GMP's
Have a
thing
chance to
is
begin a new
Vin
life
found
free
that
from the
jump.
evils of this place.
Given it was for Zipless, I mean,
Sorry, Prince.
wouldn't be surprised.
Take you up.
I guess. He finds everything, so.
Just like interesting new tricks in Prince of Persia 2008, as I've learned today. This is a really good speed game, as you saw on Thursday. By Sam.
Don't mind the vacant stare in my eyes.
It's fine.
Where is the Empress?
I can
yeah.
relate.
Basically, everything was a trap because Kailina is the bad girl.
Whoa. Shocker.
You trapped us in here.
Oh my god, this is not good. what will happen? Toka, do you have any idea? Idea? Oh,
Literally
Weeping
shaking.
Dish.
I wonder if he's gonna
What?
do that glitch again.
The Empress.
Apparently she's the Empress, whatever that means. Like,
The Empress of what?
I mean, basically, she is an empress, you're a prince. You should get along. So yeah, this is Kaina, so another boss fight. So
I'm
he's trying
sorry.
to do the glitch. He
am
did a
sorry.
Chaddy, which is the stun steel glitch. But as you can see, it doesn't work.
he's literally not responding to it.
But
Okay,
that's
fine.
really weird. Because you have a weapon? No?
No, you're supposed to have a weapon. Actually,
Okay, you're
to speed it
supposed
up.
to. Okay.
Well,
Because you don't have a Chaddy, so I was like.
That's great.
So the idea is to lose Clash, to be able to chain her before she goes up into the air and do like a phase where she summons some guard and everything, which is right now. Also, mashing jump is
literally
not...
no idea what happened there, man.
Yeah, but it was weird.
Like you could hear the sound, you could hear she's getting hit, but she just didn't care. Like I'm allowed to do that, but she's not. Oh, come on.
As Vanif said, that was bullshit game.
Nice, one hit.
I had hoped that Dahaka would kill you. I had hoped Shadi would keep you from the island, or the towers would finish you off. I even cursed the sword I gave you.
Wow, Toka.
Yet you did not die!
Sorry.
You were right. She cursed the sword. Wow.
I have foreseen my
You're too good.
die at your hands. But like you, I've decided to change it!
Uh,
You are wasting your... Killing me with no.
Come on, one more. Come on.
That's so unfair. So yeah, like it could have skipped this phase as well, but the game was like, no, Kaina will block everything.
I'll legitimately die here probably.
Yeah, that was really unfair, honestly.
You know, I try to kind of jump over them, I guess, but it's impossible. Oh, it's not. Couldn't tell. Fuck ever. Like, come on. Can I win this now? Oh, wait.
I mean you no harm, Kailina.
Time. Sorry? Oh, yeah, sure.
But I must finish this.
Welcome.
So there was supposed to be 3 phases, right?
No matter what you do, you
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So at least he skipped 1. You know that's something, but honestly, he should have skipped 2. Like that was just the game being mean. And also, boom.
Oh, yeah, Kalina's dead. Time. The run's over.
Yes, we can go to sleep.
Can we change the category to social eating?
Despite all the warnings that I would fail, I have vanquished the Empress and prevented the creation of the Sands of Time. I have defeated the Dahaka and fate itself.
Wow, GG. That's it?
I think it's world record, but like what? 45 minutes? Cool. Oh no! What's going on?
No, the run isn't actually over.
Why? Why, game? Why? We want to go to sleep. Please. Just kill the prince, I don't care.
taking any way out at this point.
Yeah.
So it turns out killing Kalina was not the solution to getting rid of the Dahaka. Oops. Guess we'll have to try something else.
Oh yeah, by the way, this guy is invincible, except thanks to water.
Like
Don't worry, you get used to freeze. Don't worry, trust me. Yeah.
I was pretty
Because
sure
my
that,
game always freezes like this.
I was
Every
pretty
time I
sure that
run.
the drive where Steam is on is an SSD. I think I was told that before, but I don't believe it anymore. To be fair, it doesn't really matter for this game if you have normal hard drive or SSD, because there are no real load times anyways. And if they are consistent because they are bottlenecked in another way.
So again, there was a cutscene there. The prince was like, okay, I created the Sand of Time myself by killing the Empress. Yeah, he want to prevent the creation of Sand of Time, by the way. And so he's ready to give up. Then he found some writing that says that, yeah, with a weird mask, you can actually change your destiny. And so now he's like, okay, I will get that mask. Yoo-hoo!
Trust weird and mysterious writings on the wall in weird tombs. That's really the moral of the story here. Stop chewing. Sorry. I'll just swallow these grapes as a whole. So yeah, this is the tomb area. I think there's actually close. There's almost a skip here.
Yeah,
I think.
it's like one jump away. You can get really close to the end.
Yeah, so there are no birds in here, so it probably will never happen.
Hope for
Gotta live with that.
Then you have to run this again.
It's actually faster to go the right way first here, because the platforms you end up on a better. Why did he drop down there? I wasn't remotely close to pressing B. There I was. It's fine. In brackets, the background is on fire. Right, so if you first go right, you end up right in front of the entrance. Again, we have to go. And the left path, or rather, I guess it's the path straight ahead, rather, gets you closer to where you have to end the puzzle. It's not really a puzzle, but
Isn't there a secret weapon?
Yeah, like a glove that looks like Rayman's hand.
Really, I thought it was Mickey Mouse.
No, Mickey Mouse is American. This is not good. But Rayman is French, so it's good, right? Yeah, and Ubisoft is French.
Yeah, so there's in principle there's a Rayman glove, which you actually at some point picked up, like 2 years ago or so, until somebody realized there's a way better weapon close to the next sword upgrade, which is really strong and also unbreakable. So we kind of get that instead now. This is a shame because it was always nice to pick up the Rayman glove. Looked so funny. I'm not sure why the artwork chest down there is open, but okay. At this point, it's like, why even care? Yeah, and you can only go up the tomb thingy on the left side. So this platform is the closest. Hence why the strat is optimal.
Classic.
Oh yeah, volume warning, by the way. 3, 2, 1. Why is this chest open? What?
That doesn't make sense.
This is 50 chests. This literally is. This is world record.
Well,
Yeah, honestly, you should check the artwork gallery after this.
Yeah.
Oh, so why did this... Like, I was doing a save on the other wall. This enemy here got hit. Weird things are happening.
No major glitches.
Yeah. So shout out to Vinny for this jump, which is totally obvious. I never did it in 3 years. Didn't think it was possible. He didn't. His running was like, yes. Like, how did you not know this? What? Vinny revolutionizing this category. No. Why are they like, what? I had to process this for a minute, but it's still, there's no illumination really. So.
How do I reach it?
All right, I will start talking about 360 beam.
Please do so.
Because it's going on. There will be one right there.
Yeah.
So basically, you go on the edge of one beam, of a beam, right there. Then you can angle yourself to jump in other direction than just north, south, east, and west. East and west. And yeah, it's pretty useful because like he was able to skip this whole area. So yeah, that's like a minor glitch. It's allowed in wire within N2T for NMG because it makes the run more
Why are there all
interesting.
these barrels here?
So
What an odd choice. Sorry.
you saw it there, and I think you will saw it like 2 more times in the library.
Maybe 3. Now 2 could be right, yeah. It's like twice in library.
Yeah, that's all I can remember. So maybe there is one more, but if that's the case, I'm sorry. It has been like 26 hours since I'm awake. But at least I'm not running with dead zone, so I'm fine.
Technically, what you just said in English means that you've been asleep.
And I can speak English apparently, but never mind.
Thank you. Because they, what you did there was this another instance of the falling down on the wall. And that skips the Haka chase there. Which actually saves quite a bit of time because the cutscene where the Haka gets introduced there is rather low. Why would you jump there? I need help. Please, somebody help.
This game exists, and what's the problem?
What? I give up, that's it. Please. I've played this game before, trust me. It may not look like it. Dude, this mouse just can't play with this.
Controller, keyboard, mouse. Okay, I think we are good, right? So this is the unbreakable weapon that he was talking about before.
Yeah, so this is the Cursed Axe, which has a 2 damage multiplier or 1.7. I don't know. Does anybody in couch know? I just know light shot is 2.5.
I don't know.
it adds more damage.
But every time you use it like directly, I think you lose some HP. No?
Yeah,
Right?
but if you do this combo, you don't lose health. It's only for direct hit.
Yeah, and as Shu said, like it's the second best weapon for in the game for damage, and I guess you will see the first one later.
Right. Yeah.
Now there will be a really fun trick.
I only try this like 2 times or so, and then I'll just do the normally. Can't be bothered. Oh wait, I have to go into the button.
So yeah, like here the timing is pretty tight, so it will try to slow-mo while hitting the button with a jump and side rolling through the door. it's really, really tight. Like, if it doesn't get it, that's normal. You're not supposed to be able to do this. But he gets it like a legend.
Yeah, you're almost like buffering the button, and then you're almost at the door already when it actually activates. So that's how you can skip that section. Normally you're supposed to put a box on it.
Yeah, one of the saw blades on the floor was missing, but that's okay.
Oh.
Fun.
Wouldn't be surprised if we were suddenly like soft locked or something.
Yeah, honestly. Like,
So, legitimately, glue might happen.
It's true.
okay, if you get glue, I will donate 20 euros.
Only 20? That's like...
I'm poor and I already gave like 30.
Everyone will donate like 20, I guess.
Well, it's not like you came from America, Sam. You can make an effort and just pay.
A lot about this game is currently really weird.
Can you repeat that?
I'm gonna pay $50 if glue happens, so let's see.
We'll talk about glue when glue happens, no worries.
Yeah. Okay, Toka, just
Later on.
glitch everything out so you can get glue. Like, I don't care, zip, do something.
Like if glue happens without any major...
In an actual NMG way, totally on that.
So this is like the big brute. We don't have
What is his name actually? Does somebody in chat know?
Yeah, well, his
Thrall.
name, let's call him Gerard.
Which apparently is English for slave or something, I was told.
It's called the thrall.
Yeah, the thrall, yeah, it's
The
English for
thrall,
slave.
yeah.
Okay.
That's what somebody told me, he was lied to.
So yeah, like that's the same idea that the little brute, but yes, a lot more HP.
And that's why I have to use slow-mo here twice.
Yeah.
If there's a too big pause between slow-mo 1 and 2, there's a high chance that he'll try to grab you and throw you off. I mean, you can dodge these. Okay, I have to use 3 slow-mos apparently, which I never had to ever, but that's
Okay,
fine.
that's like the perfect fight. Everything is going right now, which is not normal for this game.
Well, maybe not everything.
And I mean, he got a
Maybe not
fight, he got a
anything.
skip. Oh, okay, that's good. Okay, it's good, it's good.
There we go.
Yeah, sure. Good thing there is a fountain soon. Oh yeah, you have that life upgrade before. Huh. Have fun.
Dude, I have so much health, it's no problem. Also, I get sand here anyway. So to kill these
no.
two properly...
I think you meant HP.
Lebensenergie. What? Whatever that means.
Oh yeah, this life upgrade is pretty easy, like to burn. You just break 2 doors, or use slow-mo, do some little things funny, and then side roll to make the timing tight, but it's not at all. Because it kills the enemies. Like with the enemies, it's a lot more. It's harder to get through the door because they will disturb you because the prince will target them.
If you actually have low health, if you enter this life upgrade, it is legitimately difficult. Like, those traps in the end, there's like no way to tell when you can start rolling. Good thing I had so much health, I could just roll through everything.
Yeah, that was really worth it, getting all those life upgrades so you can not worry about...
Just for this, it's the only reason I got it.
So there is only 1 life upgrade left. And yeah, after getting the last life upgrade, in the hall just before like the throne room where he fought Kalina before, there will be a new sword called Water Sword, and that's basically what will enable the trending. He can choose to get it or not get it. What will he choose?
I honestly don't even care.
Just fight.
Whatever. Actually, think about it. I think it wouldn't even matter, like time-wise, whether you take the water sword or not.
You can pick it up again later, right?
Can you?
Kylena's library. What knowledge must be contained within?
I think you do.
I
Like you
suspect
pick
there
it up.
was much she could have taught me.
Yeah,
But
you could pick it up at the end. Yeah.
You don't pick it up right before the last fight.
Yeah, then
Pick
you
it up
can just
earlier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no, won't work.
Here he was trying to get an angle wall run, but he wasn't able to get it. Then the enemy got near, so the prince will auto-target the enemy. That's why he's trying to kill them like quickly, just so he can get his wall run. It's a precise wall run. I won't say it's impossible.
It's not remotely hard.
Yeah.
It's just finicky to get with.
Yeah. Like that's not something like you can
That's too close.
get directly. Like it needs practice and a lot of visual cue.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm sorry. Swear John McNair's actually watching. This is his revenge.
Oh yeah, by the way, Jordan McNair is the one who created Prince of Persia. Yeah, that was the
I
skip.
got it. Okay, upcoming is another 360 beam glitch, which I want to say something about, but it would just jinx the trick, so I will first get it and then say it was easy.
Okay. You will fail it, of course.
Easy. It actually is like this trick with mechanical keyboard is free. I promise. It's not placebo. It's literally not placebo. It's actually not placebo.
Totally
same-
placebo.
I've never seen you fail that trick, honestly.
Thanks. No, it's the same with the 360 beam glitch we did before the Scorpion Sword. Because there, like what I with mechanical keyboard can aim for is literally buchstäblich.
Achtung, Achtung.
The other beam would just jump straight, and with my old keyboard, which was not mechanical, you had to aim further left because for that keyboard, if you press W, there's no such, like, a normal keyboard doesn't recognize, oh, he's slightly pressing W, but it's like W and full on. So it's way more sensitive to the direction is way more sensitive when you jump. Or maybe it is placebo after all, I don't know.
Placebo, for sure.
Speedrun is pay to win. What is this? Hey, we have all 9 life upgrades, by the way. Now we just have to get the...
That surely means you're close to the end of the game. Oh, wait. Oops.
Yeah, basically we are on like 10% of the game right now. So I hope you enjoy our company.
There's a very neat little jump you can do here. Which, first of all, is fast. Second of all, skips an enemy on this beam, which would usually be there, which you have to fight, but like we don't care. It's cool. I wonder who found that trick. Oh, it was I.
Yeah, finally a trick you found, because from the start you were already saying like Samabab, Shu, Robbie, Vainiv, nothing about tocaloni1.
Oh, wait, sorry, I wanted to say, yes, I found that trick. Thank you very much. Another interesting thing, it might seem rather subtle, but it's something that should I? Something that cost me a lot of time in previous runs. If you take out your weapon before the war run, then the war run combat you do there is actually easy. If you don't do that, you need either a precise setup or you need to cheese the enemies in a very stupid way. This is particularly interesting for an enemy later outside in the cliffs or whatever the area is called. Because there the cheese doesn't work kind of on a timer. And I lost a... Okay. I lost a lot of runs there. And at some point...
What?
Okay. Everything is on fire. But we're having fun, so that's good.
Oh, we are? Okay.
Sorry. I'm having a lot of fun, can't you tell? But yeah, what I actually want to say is that finding out this thing, you know, taking out your weapons before a war and changes things, kind of revolutionized this category. At least for me.
It made this category possible to finish.
Yeah, I mean, like, it might sound like he's over-exaggerating, but honestly, he's not. Like, the enemy in Cliff was just a run
like
killer.
Legitimately.
Yeah, seriously, a run killer.
Easy. Okay, so now we get the water sword, which is the strongest sword in the game. And it's necessary, I guess. Actually, we have the next artwork chest we see, actually, think about it. You could see if the effect
No idea where
prevails.
any of them are.
Yeah, right. I know of one in...
There's one in
Cliffs, really.
the...
In Cliff for sure.
Yeah.
As
in
we are
the,
talking, we should.
the arena here, actually. But I don't know if you can see it.
There's the one in Cliff to the right where you destroyed the door.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So this is the water sword, as we were talking about earlier. So now, since he chose to pick it up, I guess we will see the true ending and not fight.
Oh, that's a chest. Oh.
So bad.
Oh.
It was only those two chests.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Please give me back my money.
I mean, maybe because we already went here or something.
Could be, yeah.
The sands of time.
There's a chest in this room.
Guess
as
glue
well.
will not happen.
Still, they haunt me.
Glue in NMG will never
To find the mask
happen.
of the Wraith, fate will find a way to reclaim me. I will only be given a second chance. To
Something
fail.
about story or whatever.
Yeah, I want to go back in time even more. Grab Karina, bring her to the present, and kill her in the present.
It looks similar to
Good
what
idea.
I saw on my way back from the prison. It worked earlier.
Different. It's the mask. The mask takes him back further.
He doesn't have them.
He's gonna get it back.
Right. We're trying to make sense of the story, but that doesn't work because the story makes no
My
sense.
goal is clear then.
Use the mask to force Kylina into the present where I can kill her. It's simple. Or sounds simple.
Yeah, sure. Killing someone in simple. Okay, Prince.
Inexpensive.
Why doesn't he just activate the portal in the cutscene?
Yeah, dude. Not sure if that was button glitch or if this button worked the first time, didn't really check. But I'll just say it's button glitch, just to be mad at the game even more. Another glitch that can happen here is the portal glitch, but there's no need to explain it because it won't happen now. I was actually scared that it would happen now.
Don't you want to save, just in case?
Yes. Let's save in front of the final boss, which is coming up in a second. What was he attacking? There's nothing on the wall there. Never has been anything on the wall there, ever. If you go into Blender and check the maps right now, there's no enemy remotely close even. Everything on fire. Honestly, if we get glue, I will not finish the run because it would be the absolute perfect ending to this.
Dude, just finish it. You can get car.
I mean, we have some more time to think about it, so it's okay.
Honestly, fighting the Darker as Carl is just awesome. Also, this area is kind of boring.
Think so? Like, you legitimately think so? Was that a meme? I'm not sure.
No, I'm serious. Like, I didn't like this area. Like, I was like, yeah, okay, that's not interesting at all.
Wow, more platforming.
But that's like
To be fair,
stupid platforming. Like, there is nothing hard, nothing to think
Yeah,
about.
not really. Like, speedrun-wise, it's interesting because you can do a few interesting optimizations. Like, you can jump right away to activate this button or do some different beam jumps. Or at the end of this, we'll slow-mo to get rid of the dogs. Like, the dogs don't spawn. Auto-aim doesn't kick in, and we can destroy the wall early.
I guess you're right.
But, I
And
mean,
speedrun.
casually, it's, yeah. Not sure why this exists. Guess they couldn't just put a ladder there to take you up. I didn't expect this to work, it's okay.
Then why did you do it?
I had hopes. I know, a stupid thing in this run. Hey, so we are going here to get the
Toka,
what?
did you did it?
I didn't do it. To get the mask and change destiny or time itself, something like that.
Oh my god! It
What
was
is
you!
this maggot man.
It was you all this time. So you try to kill yourself.
Totally, yeah.
Okay. Fair enough, fair enough.
Or maybe not. We shall see in like 20 minutes.
So now that is this creature, I won't be able to pronounce his name, so can someone pronounce it?
What?
Sand Wraith.
Thank you. So yeah, now that is this creature, he has basically infinite sands because each sand will reload. Yeah, that was a good job.
Camera was messing up. Literally couldn't see. So it was just open.
So yeah, like he sends with refill. Like you see, he used 1, so he has only 4. But at the end of this
What is he
area,
attacking? Like
he will get back to 5 or 4. No, I guess.
Just accept it.
Or 2, or he would just die. Actually, you know what? Never mind.
Let's just do it normally there.
Like, yeah, so it will be back to 2.
Let's hang down here. Climb around.
Yeah, right there.
Clear the trap. Let's go.
So yeah, sans refill like every time, which is X, and I don't know its value.
10 seconds? Shouldn't the zipless guys rather know that? Because it's kind of important for sand duping or something. I'm not. Oh yeah, sand duping.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
12
but
seconds.
But you know, I'm not a zipless guy anymore. Like I'm not a wire within runner. I'm just.
Yeah, that's why I show off within
Something.
any percent next week in France.
Yeah, don't talk about that. I still haven't started the game.
Oops. Ah. Is it button glitch? Yes.
Yes. So you were able to finally see button glitch. So
Yes.
he pressed the button, the first one. It didn't activate, but it was the right button. Why? Because Ubisoft.
At some point, we had the, at least I had the theory that happens if you side roll into a room or if you enter a room too quickly. So the button pattern is not loaded yet or something, but At some point I even got it when I walked into the room casually, like no rolling, no side rolling, nothing. I just walked in there, button bitch. Okay.
And I will be free.
No. Oh, thank you. Actually, something funny. I hope it works now. I can just walk through the trap.
Oh, nice. Didn't know that.
Slow-mo. Actually, at some point these two traps were desynced, so I had to find a way through it, and that's how I found out.
Just save, please, save.
Kind of have to save here, yeah.
Especially for Griffin.
Yeah. So the problem is, for some checkpoints at least, your secondary weapon will not prevail after you die. So if you would take the fountain normally and not save, die after this fight, you respawn, you don't have your secondary anymore. For some reason. But if you save, you keep it after you die.
And especially since you can definitely die during this boss. So this is Griffin.
I mean, I have 9 life upgrades. What could go wrong?
Yeah, sure. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we also gained some powers beside rewinding and slow-mo. We can use this move. Oh.
Like the one we used about there, which is like an explosion.
Which is only useful on this particular fight.
Also, as the sun rays, the prince is losing his HP like little by little, as you can see. But it can't die from it. Like it will stop at a very low percentage, but it will stop. So he had to dodge because it doesn't have any more sense. He's waiting for it to refill.
It's not gonna kill.
Should be
the
right
Griffin
there.
also regens health, which is a fun game mechanic.
Too bad.
Oh, wow. Yes, Sam just said it has a max health number of 666.
Why would you applaud? I mean, thanks, but why?
Very nice.
Why?
fight.
Because honestly, sometimes it goes a lot worse.
Every time
Right,
we get
yeah.
closer to the end, we get happier.
To be fair, you can make it all the way through with single explosions and kill him before he touches the ground again. But I mean, it's not too difficult if you get a feeling for the timing on when you have to start the explosion. But even then, if you get the explosions perfectly, even then it can barely not work. Had that happen once. Oh, come on, dude. Every time I safety fall, at least I have the sound of him attacking something, and it really throws me off. Yeah, like attack and hit something. Yeah, sorry.
What could be this area? Well, I guess. Yeah. He's like, yeah, no, I don't care. Let's just suicide.
To be fair, that jump you
Nice.
can just wing. Usually it works, and sometimes game just refuses. That's fine.
Like this kind of jump are really precise. Like you have to basically be in a perfect position because otherwise the prince will not auto aim what you want, which is like pretty annoying because most of the time is auto aim anything, but obviously when you jump, it doesn't want to. That's bad.
I'm like mashing one. I'll probably die now. Yeah.
That's a deja vu.
Oh, is it now? Couldn't. Ah, come on, dude. I'll just literally just wait here, slow mo, and then maybe
Still die.
wall run. Woo! When the base mechanic of the game is your arc nemesis in a speedrun.
Maybe this game is not for you.
Should I maybe exit?
I'm always so afraid that you just fall down there because of enemy targeting.
Anxiety is something I've suppressed 2 hours ago. I'm beyond that now.
Send for reinforcements!
The 5 stages of loss. Oh, get button glitch again. Luckily I tested for this time. So I could save those 2, like 3, 4, 5 seconds.
Yes,
10
we can go
minutes.
to sleep 3, 4, 5 seconds faster. Thank you, Toka.
So this one now. Nice. So what actually can happen here is that you don't know where to go. And you go just like in the first garden path.
Oh, we did it.
Portal glitch.
Yes.
Finally.
Let's go back in time.
So
Speed
portal
up, speed up.
glitch.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Thank you.
Portal glitch is exactly what you saw. You just use the portal 2 times in a row, so you just go back to the time you were
Yeah,
before.
because when you change time, this animation doesn't play. We're in the air. His muscles cramping or something. And he's just standing on the ground. Game's like, oh, probably wants to use the portal again.
Wow, that's a huge cry.
Pretty sure I'm dead. Oh
I
wait,
actually got healed.
Yeah. Like that fall sets you at a set amount of HP.
yeah, I think it's
Like
25.
a definite amount
Like
of HP.
25% of main of base health. That's
Yes. And so if you were lower because you were this creature, but I still can pronounce the name, well then you will get ill.
usually that works. She also kind of clipped into the wall there, but
That's totally fine.
I wall ran, dude.
First
Pleasantly
try.
surprised. Oh yeah, that thing after the rope is actually unintended. But this one is just to let go of Warren essentially, and then you jump. And you can land on this lower platform there. Thank you, game, for this music to indicate that fighting is over. Or something. Interesting thing for that swing pole. I mean, it's rather tree branch, but it works like a swing pole. If on the ledge before you jump too early and the climb up isn't like the climb up is finished, but it's somewhat still in the animation. You don't jump high enough, far enough, and you don't grab the tree branch for some reason. That's why I waited a bit there until he finished this animation, and then I could skip one of the one ledge above me.
Hope this area is loaded.
Yeah, don't forget to load it, just in case.
It is loaded.
Wow,
Thank you.
insane. So,
I
yeah.
thought of it.
Praise the Lord.
Like in a normal run, so no major glitches, one time this
Right,
area
yeah.
wasn't loaded at all.
Yes.
What are you doing?
All right. Applause to myself. Thank you.
It's been a long day.
Good thing we all can sleep up until like 8 p.m. tomorrow, or later today actually, right?
You mean AM?
Yeah, that's why.
So right now we want to, I think, get back to the main hall or something. At this point, I don't remember. I don't know anything anymore.
Right now you're just trying to find a way to bring Kaina to the present without colliding
Right,
with
yeah.
the past you.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, this is really weird right now.
Yeah.
We just basically need to watch all those cutscenes that we watched before with the Sand Wraith, but from the other point of view, because that's pretty epic.
Yeah. Sam, I think the auto splitter didn't go off there. Please fix that.
Yeah.
You get a grape for that. Sorry.
So yeah, Samabam is the one who made a splitter for the Prince of Persia game, but they are not working like 30% of the time. 50%? 40? Okay, 40% then it is. No, so see, it's amazing.
There are only 4 more grapes left.
Yeah, sorry. Like
so the run ends in 4 grapes.
Can someone go buy some grapes, please?
Right, it's only what, 5? Oh, it's 6 a.m. already, sorry.
You don't have a shop open at 6 a.m. in Germany? What?
I mean, well, maybe not for grapes. I guess some of the bakeries in the station are open now. So if somebody wants to get baguette or something. I don't know. Why would you ever do that? This is frustrating to play. Rest assured.
Yeah, I can imagine. So yeah, this is Cliff. So it will be using a lot of slow-mo, and it will also be using like one big explosion at one point. Okay, nice. Just to get rid of enemies and be able to progress like quickly.
Yeah, they use slow-mo to break the wall faster, just so the auto-aim doesn't kick in for the dogs just yet.
Also, this area is... You kind of have some difficulties to see where you have to go. But for a speedrunner, it's okay. I guess.
That one is new to me.
And soon you will see like the ninja lady, like when you have to combat while running. Why it's a nightmare.
At least it shouldn't be anymore.
Yeah, but I think people will understand because, like, yeah, everything just fall down, so you don't have time to set up anything. Just have to wing it.
Weeps in.
It's so close. Okay.
Not a glitch, but
Malts don't look.
So apparently she is not a problem because she can just disappear. That's nice.
Whatever. I mean, I guess the lady before would be even more free if you used slow-mo, but why would she do that? Gotta load those.
Don't worry,
blades.
you will probably have like 1 or 2 more. You get used to this.
This is the saddest statement I ever heard. I'm so sorry for you. I'll give you a hug afterwards.
That's one.
I'm not used to it yet. One more.
Oh no.
So that's when we tried to kill ourselves, but we weren't.
Oh no.
There was
We're
someone.
saving ourselves.
Oh my god. But why did we save ourselves?
Yeah. He saves the prince here so he can later kill him in a more cruel way. It's way more satisfying.
Also, where he is right now, so it's just next to the beginning, and this is where in any percent normal and any percent zipless, or actually any category, I guess, you will just go. Yeah, you will get like quickly, like in 10 minutes of gameplay. So 2 hours and 9 minutes faster than this one.
2.
So?
Yeah, used to it.
Nice.
Thank you.
No problem. Always there to support you, man.
I hope you got the right story gate there.
Is the Stargate 2?
If I cannot reach the platform, perhaps I can bring the platform to me.
So I'm not even sure I get it.
This area has like not really a puzzle, but yeah, something close to it, I guess, where you have to move a lever and etc. But you can just do a really precise wall jump. Like that one is to get into position, and now this one is to get onto the top platform, and he got it perfectly, first try. It doesn't look like it's hard. It's kind of precise, I guess. Not really precise, but with slow-mo, at least he has more time to set it up.
Yeah, exactly. Like an NMD is way easier, because the slow-mo just makes it free. In Zippers, it can be a legitimately hard trick if the enemies ridicule your life or something.
Why aren't you doing the skip here?
Oh, there's a skip here? I didn't know. Please fill me in. Ben probably typed it already, so it's fine. I can still safety fall.
This is so sad to see how hard it is to do just a wall run.
Another slow would just so the enemies stay away. Actually, as the sand wave, because the sand wave regenerates sand, as we said before, it's a lot of the slow-mos become more viable because you don't have to really care about the sands anymore. So in a lot of places we can just slow-mo to get better enemy patterns and like go on faster or something like that. Which you honestly did for the last 20 minutes, but I never mentioned it. Sorry, I guess. Sadly, yes. Okay, so now this combat with water sword is actually ridiculously easy. I think with the scorpion sword, this takes 3 spin combo hits, and with water sword it's like 1. Or worse 2, like just to give you an idea how.
Nice, first try. That's really cool. So there he can do one more 360 beam like he did earlier, but it doesn't have to technically, like it's just him that can choose to do it or not. Like it's not a huge time loss.
So the one we did earlier here in the same position saves twice or even thrice as much as the one here. Oh, that's cool. Can happen if you mess up time. Or maybe that.
Yeah, that's what
once
can
more,
happen.
I'll just do the normal way because.
Like yeah, it's kind of.
Like this one's not super worth it. The other one's really more important again. Okay, other one not do it. Mechanical keyboard, by the way.
So now he's going to normal
I
way.
think you said before that it was, I don't know, like free maybe?
Yeah, but it was.
Does that statement not hold anymore?
It was free, like you when you said something is free, you know. So that means difficult and impossible.
With the beam which would have landed on the right there, which you're never supposed to go, then kind of glitch through the wall. Although it's not a glitch because there's just no collision, there's only the texture. But yeah, it wouldn't skip that much. The other one is, I think that one's like 30 seconds or so. This one is 10 at best. I mean, plus all the time I wasted for trying it 3 times.
Dahaka what?
Is that an emote you wanted to use there? Wanted to imply there?
Yes.
Still attacking.
Don't wall run here.
Actually, I'll do it deliberately. Didn't get it. Sometimes you can wall run there and wall run around the trigger to hit this cutscene, and then you have to re-run back up.
just die and try again.
Level 1 begins.
Honestly, Toka, I think we all hate you right now.
What?
We love you, but we hate you.
Remotely my fault.
It's 6 a.m. We're still there looking. Why are we in NMG? What is wrong with us?
I can't see a damn thing.
Still going on.
Well, I guess we're in better shape than the game, at least.
At this point, the game legitimately broke. Like, I wonder if it's actually still some kind of effect of the pusher from the mech tower thing glitch where we changed haircut.
Also, thanks to the people like in chat that want to
Wants
offer
the
a
last grape,
cushion
by the way?
to Sam, but I guess he's fine like this. Like someone wants to bring you a cushion like
Cushion. Or a pillow, yeah, right.
He said that was nice, but it's okay, basically. I just translated what he said in American.
You can jump around those dogs.
Oh, can you? Nice. Just did it on accident. Why would you jump there? Sure. Oops. So because I'm a NMG runner and I have slow-mo here, I'll use slow-mo twice just to trigger all the zipless runners.
I'm exit. Bye.
What?
You will actually need to slow-mo twice, I think, no?
Yeah, I actually legitimately do.
Yeah. Since in any percent place you go there like directly, as we said before, you don't have the slow-mo power yet.
Yeah.
So
Well,
making this
at least in
cycle
the old,
is really...
yeah, at least in the old zipless route. Like, the new one doesn't even go here anymore, right? The RNG 53 one.
Yeah, I mean, stupid runners don't go there, but good runners still go there because, you know, that don't do a stupid skip.
Tell that to the people in first and second place.
Okay, that was rude. Fair, but rude.
So upcoming is the precise jump over the now spinning smaller wheel I mentioned earlier, like the jump in the present, which was really free, and now it's rather precise, but I hope I remember the setup. Maybe.
Just to wing it.
Come on.
You know, like, this is like the little things that just makes you edge.
It just doesn't stop. It goes on and on and
yeah.
on.
It just adds up.
Actually not drinking here.
Madman.
Monka Mega.
So the blue button is for time. Basically, like, it just start the timer and stop it. And we are still far from pressing it, I guess.
Not that far, really. I mean, we won't break that estimate up there, but we'll probably not make the original one by a few minutes.
2:35, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Camera.
Should be like 39 or so, I guess. 38, 39.
Sorry for trying to climb down. Apparently that's disallowed.
Okay, you know you can jump on the moving pendulums,
Stop.
right? You don't have to do this.
Stop.
Right?
Okay. Apparently I can't climb down right now. Like, put away your weapons, please. Yeah, I guess the game is fundamentally broken. Okay, I'll not do this skip. It's fine.
So,
Yes,
yeah,
go back.
it's a little like... oh, yeah!
What?
And you didn't say, right?
No.
Come on, come on! No.
Is the C button on the keyboard?
I mean...
Press it a couple times.
Okay, I mean, I don't need to hang down for this jump. I need to just kind of set up the...
This is a professional. But won't you like hang on a ledge so you will still fall down?
No idea. What other choice do I have by now?
Dying and start over as well.
Something like this-ish.
You know, we are not.
And like this.
We can still wait like for 2 hours, so don't worry, just start over. We are here for you, buddy.
No.
Okay. This is actually pretty ridiculous, like, joke aside.
Doesn't dying here just trigger the secret ending and then the run is just over?
Yeah, that's why I'm holding.
I tried once more and then I just died. Maybe there's some checkpoint we get to. Maybe not.
Would be the last sword checkpoint.
I think the last checkpoint is like at the light sword, yeah. Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about light sword that much. Like earlier, we said like the curse axe was the second best secondary in the game for damage. Well, light sword is like the best one. It's like yellow, green, banana color. But yeah, it's really good.
Whatever, I don't even care.
Yeah.
I couldn't get anything from that.
Yeah, so it's light sword.
Yeah. Maybe I can finally hang down things again. Would be cool.
Yeah, because how can you just get up otherwise? Okay.
I mean, honestly, maybe I should just not do that skip. Maybe I shouldn't do any skip. Like from here, I can just casually finish the game. Sorry for trying to be fast.
Just make it stop.
You made Simon cry, Toga.
I mean, the last resort we have is we can save and restart the game, which probably will fix everything.
Yeah,
or
but
maybe
no
nothing.
glue.
Like I don't know.
Or maybe break it even more.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, worst thing that can happen, I'm on a wrong story gate. I save, I reload, and then I'm the prince. The run is over.
This can happen.
Which would mean we would be underestimated. So you know.
Can someone with the mic please ask Grizz? Oh, he's still.
So Sam is asking Grizz, why are you still awake?
Who wouldn't be awake at 6 a.m. on a Saturday?
I mean, you mean Sam Stag?
Yes, sorry.
Okay. Just try to go down, hang off, and if you can just rewind.
Oh, that was not high enough platform. Okay, yeah. Just
Yeah,
run back up
it's
and
still broken.
leave. What the fuck? What's the backup? Right, I think you do the jump here again.
Yeah.
Which won't work because I'll fall down the... Oh my god.
No, just try. Because like you can hang off of this ledge like without any trouble, right?
There are so many major glitches in this run already.
Samabam is asking for zip. If you want zip, please tell us in the chat. Yeah, see.
Oh my god!
This is just because of the moving platform. I think since the print state is
But
already
I also
broken.
fell down when I tried to go back up there. Like when I was on a lower platform, wanted to go back up, I fell down. Yeah.
Well,
At least earlier, maybe it would have worked now. I don't know.
I don't know. Honestly, I just don't know.
Just go with it. Really.
Yeah, just.
So this jump would
just
save
go
30 seconds because you have to watch this cutscene go all the way around. In principle, this jump is easy if the game doesn't deny your existence, essentially.
No, that's not what he tried to do. Like he tried to do a jump, a really precise one, but the game was like, nope. Whenever he angles off one ledge, he just fall down.
For whatever reason. Like
Yeah, like the game is just broken like for more than an hour now.
So this one is fine. This one usually happens.
So you know, like we're not even asking question right now. We just want to finish like in the next 12 minutes.
When at some point shit talk the quote-unquote wrong estimate, I want to apologize.
Yeah, I just want to say thanks for this estimate. We appreciate it.
Yes.
So, who made the estimate, please?
I don't know.
Who put the estimate? Like, who wrote 247?
So we're still putting things behind.
So we are indeed overestimating.
Yeah, we are over the original estimate by 18 seconds now. But it's okay, it's not my fault, so it should count towards the run.
Well, your fault in this was submitting this run.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Robbie, tell me, what run will you do on Sunday? Afternoon?
I'd rather not say.
So what you're doing right here is now the other way down, because I think 2 hours ago I said something about the second time you go down here. And you have to get rather creative because the platform in the middle is still not up. Although, like, you might expect that because we progressed quite far in the story. So you might think that the game says, oh yeah, it's like story gate, whatever, 61. Has to be the other version of tower now, but nope. Still wrong, so we have to do things.
Oh yeah, by the way, Storygate is like a counter, like a value which goes from 1 to 68. Yeah. Just for the game to keep track of your advancement, like your progression, and know that okay, you go there, but you're on 20, so you show this cinematic because it should be there in the story.
Right, you can wall jump off that because that makes sense.
I mean, yeah, that does make sense.
What? I guess it does. I stand corrected. It's fine. It kind of reminds me of Eraser's run of within zipless at last SpeedCon, last year's SpeedCon. Was everything went wrong due to, I think it was the frame rate on his laptop just
exactly
going to like 10 or so.
Because like for any person zipless, even in NMG honestly, like it's less important, I guess.
Yes, I think
you really need to be like at 60 FPS.
Right, yeah. I think your estimate was what, 30 minutes or 35?
35, and I think I went up to 48 with loading a save. Because I couldn't do like one glitch. You should save here, I think. Just in case you get glue and you crash.
I mean, if I get glue there, my story counter here is also maybe not that correct, but...
Yeah, but just...
whatever.
Just in case you get glue and crash. Because you know...
I guess.
Yeah. Sorry for being like...
I made it with slow-mo. This was so hard.
Alright, let's opt for glue. So glue is basically like the prince has to remove his mask right now because we let the normal prince just die. You know, so why did we save him before? I don't know. And so yeah, you're supposed to take off your mask and be the normal prince again. Glue is while the mask doesn't come off.
Yeah, the mask is glued to your face and you're the sand rate of this cutscene.
Come on. Oh. Okay, bye.
Would have been the icing on the cake. No. Sorry, I have to finish the game now. What a shame.
I grow tired of this.
Same. So, everybody agrees in the background. Yes, nodding. Right. So I think from here on, we'll actually be under the estimate on screen, because for me it's like
Maybe.
cutscene, time change, cutscene, fight, which should take like 6 minutes at most.
No, you have cutscene, time change.
We still have to walk back to that.
I mean, that's the best part, probably.
Honestly, I think I would just go there and sleep here.
I thought about it.
Time is running low.
So yeah, this time you won't fight Kaina, you will just put her into the present. So with the bad ending, you will fight Kalina and kill her. With the true ending, you won't fight her, you will fight the Daka, because the water sword is water, and water hurts Daka.
But I cannot take you up.
Basically, you know, that's like Pokemon.
Yeah, he crossed the ocean. Somehow.
My brain is dead.
I just want to point out that this glue thing never happened before in NMG, but then again,
It did for me when I was practicing.
Okay,
Nothing
right.
that happened
So
tonight has ever happened.
precisely, yeah, that's the point. So.
It doesn't have to end this way.
Kalina's like, what are you talking about? Who are you even?
What's your name? She never asks. Rude.
Present.
So you
Also,
can use your own time instead of
the bad
mine.
ending, so where you have to fight Kalina again, is a lot harder than the true ending that Toka will do, right, in like 2 or minutes. 2 minutes, yeah. But you will see this.
Harder as in it's RNG.
So since I guess we will cut the run like quickly after the end of the run,
I
Just-
hope right after, like the second the button is pressed, this is over and we can go.
Respectable amount of friends there.
yeah, there is a lot of friends there. What nice people. So just tell us what you think about this run in chat. I hope you enjoyed it.
No, please don't.
Toka did his best.
I am
don't know if I'd
defeated.
go that far.
But
Was
yeah,
a
like
really good run.
Decent time for a marathon.
to be serious, like with all the things that happened, it was not possible to have a normal run. Like I think I would have given up a lot like before, because this is just incredible that he was able to go this far.
Yeah, the run should be over like
Congrats.
2 minutes or so. So this could be a 2:45,
Whoa.
which is still I think 3rd place or so.
You mean last place?
No. Is it actually?
I know what you've seen.
Right.
What you think you've seen in the timeline.
Hugs for tocaloni1.
There is always a choice, Kailina.
The other Prince of Persia run where everything went wrong. An article by Griffin.
Not want to kill you.
Even if you don't want to kill
It was literally his name, by the way.
the timeline demands it.
No, Kailina. You
Or
can't
someone in the
change your
chat
fate.
says, I don't recall ever seeing a pop game being run at the marathon that hasn't gone horribly wrong.
What is that
No,
thing?
how is this possible? I've stopped
true.
Kailina from dying in the past. There are no sands in the hourglass. It is Kailina who does not belong in this timeline. The beast is after her now. In bringing her here, I have sentenced her to death. This is all your fault!
So what will he do is he will just do like a side roll and block roll attack, I guess.
I will attempt it at least.
Yeah, he will attempt to. I'm sorry. So the Darka, like won't move because like it will just try to face off the prince every time, but it just can't because Toka is faster. And this will trigger like the second phase where the Darka will hang off the ledge. Okay. And it will be able to just I can't remember the word. Animation cancel him, so we can just finish him in one go. Because in theory, the Darka just go back to the center of the arena, etc. But after 3 hits, it just block, and let's just reset everything.
Yeah, he never jumps back. Actually, whoever's the
time is coming up soon.
Ready.
Oh.
Runs over. Cut the stream. Fucking run.
tocaloni1, people, our hero, the best Prince of Persia runner ever.
Can you actually still check if the artworks are actually here? Cut the stream.
All right, see you guys soon. Bye bye.
All right, welcome back to SpeedCon 2019. So just a quick information, guys. We'll have to cut the stream for a minute or two, and we'll be going live on ESA Marathon 2. That'd be twitch.tv/ESA Marathon 2. So if you want to continue watching SpeedCon 2019, you'll need to switch on our second channel, which I just said ESA Marathon 2 would be pretty cool. And yeah, see you guys in 1 or 2 minutes.